Hi everybody, welcome to another update on the stock screener. Today we're going to compare two lithium companies. The first one is Sigma Lithium and the second one is Atlas Lithium. So Sigma Lithium, very good company, is breaking out and will probably go higher. But let's compare this company with Atlas Lithium, and this is a new company started in 2023 on the Nasdaq. So yeah, it was already on another exchange, but this only just started on the Nasdaq, and at some point it shot up. So do you think that this is the top, or is this going to keep on rising? That's the main question. So let's compare them. So we are going to compare Sigma Lithium with Atlas Lithium. So market cap of Sigma Lithium is 3.7 billion. Very high market cap. Not sure if there is too much upside because it's already at 4 billion market cap. Look at Atlas Lithium, only 100 million market cap. So that's already a very big difference. Earnings, PE ratio is around 4 currently and going to 2 when they expand. So there is upside, could be a double and a triple from here on out if lithium stays at the same level. Atlas Lithium, PE ratio is going to be at 0.16. Plenty of upside possible with Atlas Lithium if they get into production. Now, production is far away. They say that it's in 2025, so that's 3 years. So you need to wait a bit. That's true. Capex, so for Sigma Lithium, we had 123 million for phase 1. That's 270,000 in production. So Atlas Lithium says that they can do 150,000. So I think capex is around 110, a little bit less. They're both in Brazil, so shouldn't be a problem to do this with 100 million. Operating cost is around the same, 500, 600. They're both in the same place in Brazil, so cost should be around the same. Production is a bit lower, and here we don't have expansions yet, but I think they will expand a lot because they have a lot of land package, which is larger than Sigma Lithium. So they can expand probably much more. And they're also next to Sigma Lithium, so it could be a takeover candidate. Probably they're going to buy it out this year. If Sigma Lithium has so much money, what are they going to do with that money? I would just buy out Atlas Lithium, the neighbor, with a large land package, which is bigger than Sigma Lithium. That's what I would do. The grade, look at the grade, 1.5 to 1.8%. That's good. But Atlas Lithium has a higher grade, 2.5 to 3% in the latest drill results. These are very high grades. So it looks very good for Atlas Lithium. Probably will be lower cost than Sigma Lithium with these grades. But of course, there's a caveat. This one is already producing in April, and this is just an explorer. So they need to first find the resources, delineate it, then get a resource estimate out, feasibility study, then financing. They have a partner, Mitsui. And once it's financed, then they can start constructing. And production is for 2025. Now, why do I like Atlas Lithium more than Sigma Lithium? Because it's much cheaper. So what's the upside here on Sigma Lithium? It could be a double for this year. Probably, yeah, it could double from 4 to 6, 7. That's a 70% upside. But of course, there are more phases, and then it could triple based on the current lithium price. But look at Atlas Lithium. We are currently at 100 million market cap, and the potential is 3.5 billion. So that's the 3.5 billion here. So I think Atlas Lithium is Sigma Lithium 2.0 when Sigma Lithium was somewhere here. And then they start rising and rising to 3 billion. So we are going to see the same here. Market cap of 100 million rising to 1 billion to 2 billion. So that's what I'm betting on. I think Atlas Lithium is much cheaper, has more upside than Sigma Lithium, and also has less downside risk, because let's do a sensitivity analysis. What happens when spodumene goes down? So we are currently at 5,000 spodumene average. Let's say we go to 4,000. You can see here, Sigma Lithium goes down here. The first phase, there's not a lot of upside anymore. And for phase 2 and 3, okay, there's still a double possible at 4,000 spodumene. Here at Atlas Lithium, we are still going from 100 million to 2.5 billion. So that's still a 25-fold. Here, only a double. Okay, now let's go to 3,500 spodumene. Okay, then for the first phase, there's no upside anymore for Sigma Lithium, but it can still double in 2 years. Here at Atlas Lithium, we have 100 million to 2 billion. So that's still a 20x. Let's go lower in spodumene. Spodumene at 3,000. You have downside risk here for first phase, and the upside is limited to less than a double. What do we see in Atlas Lithium? We are still going to 18x. 18x. Okay, so 2,500. Now it gets more scary. So here, 4 billion going to 5 to 6 billion. So that's only a 50% upside for Sigma Lithium. Here at Atlas, what's the upside here? 15x. 15x still. So 2,000 spodumene. We are going to keep going lower and lower. Then here we have 4 billion going to 5 billion. So that's maybe 20% upside and a lot of downside for the first phase. If we go to 2,000 spodumene, what's the upside here? 1 billion. So still a 10x, 10x at 2,000 spodumene. And now the worst case scenario, we go back to 1,500 spodumene. There is no upside at Sigma Lithium, only downside. And here we still have a 5x, 100 to 600. So there's no downside at Atlas Lithium because it's so cheap. Sigma Lithium is already at 4 billion, and when prices go down, then there is some downside risk, right? At Atlas Lithium, there is no downside risk based on their production. There's only upside from 100 to 600, so double, triple, quadruple. The only thing that we need to do with Atlas Lithium is wait for them to go to production. It's as simple as that. So how are they going to go to production? Very easy. It's already 100 million market cap. They only need 100 million capex. It's not like it's a big copper mine with 2 billion capex. It's only 100 million capex. So they can do maybe 30% equity financing, dilute to 130 million market cap, do some debt financing with 30%, right? And then Mitsui can give an upfront payment with another 30%, and this thing is financed easily without dilutions. So maybe this market cap here, 100, could go to 200, and still there is upside in the worst case scenario of Spodumene. So let's get back to 5155. This was the latest status. And you can see that Atlas Lithium is much better risk reward company than Sigma Lithium. So that was the update, and I'll see you in the next video.